Hey there guys, Conquer down here, and welcome to Top 10 Mondays, or whatever you call it, where today we're going to go over my top 10 favorite Swap Force scores. I actually only have 8, so basically top 8, but top 10 sounds better. Where we're going right into number 8, that being Punk Shock. I don't know why, but there's just something about Punk Shock I really don't like. She'd probably be on middle, upper to middle placement on my top 10 least favorite Skylanders. Would you shut up? Oh my goodness, I just finished the game on Swap Force, so is he gonna... No, thank goodness. But there's just something about Punk Shock. Like, her gameplay is actually pretty good, but I don't know why. Like, if Zap did it first, he did it better, even though I don't even have Zap. Like, look, that's some pretty good damage. Throw a little water bomb that does that. You shock him. Do a little shock thing to... Yeah. I don't know why, but I just really don't like Punk Shock. I think it might be her design. There's just something I really don't like that. And that's actually kind of surprising, because number 7 is actually going to be Slobber Tooth. Now, Slobber Tooth, it kind of hurts to put him where he is. He'd probably also be in the top 10 least favorite Skylanders. But like I said, it hurts because he's my first Swap Force character ever. Like, period. Before, I got him a few months before I even got the starter pack. Because I got or a few weeks, I suppose. Because the starter pack, I got the starter pack every Christmas. But I got Slobber Tooth a few days or weeks before in like a family get together. So like I couldn't use him. He's actually not that bad. His design is kind of meh. Like, you could bite him and then like spit him out. I actually haven't really done a whole lot of playing with Slobber Tooth recently. He doesn't actually look too bad, but compared to the other characters on this list, I just can't really do it, you know? Alright. Number 5. 6. Pretty sure it's number 6 is going to be Countdown. This is actually light core Countdown because I don't have the original Countdown. So, big damage all around. He's only level 1, that's because I reset him recently. You got the shoots, which actually does pretty good damage even on level 1. You can chuck your head, it bounces around. Looks like it targets enemies. You can still run around and shoot things too. So it's kind of like being in 2 places at once. So yeah, Countdown is just really good overall. But it's just not as good as the other characters on this list, you know? His design's also pretty cool. Alright, number 5. Now we're getting up there. Number 5 is going to be Riptide. Riptide is another really good Skylander. His design's not bad, but not really that good either. I might actually have some upgrades available for him, because right now I think all I have is like, you got the jabs, but then you can throw it for far range damage to get another one. This does more damage, but it's slower. And then when you throw it, you do a little circle and then you chuck it. This one is like a homing missile, I suppose. There isn't really a... Yeah, see, you saw it home. But when you throw it, it doesn't do as much upon impact, but you do a little twirl and then a throw. And then this is actually really good for keeping enemies away from you. It takes just a little bit to activate, but it's actually pretty good. Riptide's also a beast in PvP, even with just these moves. My brother pretty much wrecked me every time with Riptide just because of the homing fish. Yeah, I definitely have that. Whatever. Bye-bye. That's about it anyways. Alright, these next 4 are really up there as some of my favorite Skylanders. But number 4 is actually going to be Frino. Frino is really good. His design is absolutely amazing. He's one of the only Skylanders one of the only core Skylanders besides Senseis and Giants to, I actually think, gets over 1,000 health naturally. So, like, you got his punches, right? He's also got this aura, apparently. You got his punches. If you hold it, he unleashes a bunch of them. It does take down on his temper. But you can get the temper back up by smashing it a few times. The longer you hold it, the more powered up it is, and the more this aura does. And same with the punches. Like, look at that. Bang, 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 bang. And now his punches only do 26 instead of 46, I think. And then he's also got rush attack. So you definitely want to keep Frino tempered. Got a rush attack 35. Smash it a few times. And then you jump on a frickin' motorcycle for like 40, and you can keep going it for a long time. And then you jump off of it, flip off. Frino is such a good Skylander. If you don't like Frino, like, I don't see a reason not to like Frino. Alright, this next character is a little controversial, kind of, but personally, I don't see why he's there. That's gonna be number 3, Scorp. Scorp is so good. His design is actually a pretty good design right off the bat, but his gameplay is ridiculous. Like, you throw these, 14, and then they explode after a little bit for 26. Yeah, explode. You can attack once, you can hold it. The hold does take a long time, but it definitely does a lot of damage. It explodes, and it does a little few of them, and then poison them for a really long time. Then you got the Sting, which just straight up poisons them for quite a bit. My favorite move is the Rush. It does a lot of damage, and it actually knocks them back. So like, you can sit there throwing, stab them, rush away, keep going, get this up, run around, get this up, or like roll away, get that up, roll in, start throwing these things, poison them. His gameplay is just awesome. I don't know why people don't like him, but I absolutely love Scorp. That's amazingly. Alright, number 2 is actually kind of a no-brainer. If you've played as this character, you know why. That's going to be Smolder Dash. Smolder Dash design isn't the best, but it's still pretty good design, and her gameplay is ridiculous. Like, right off the bat, you got a Flaming Whip, which is really quick, really good damage. Then you can hold this, throw it, does damage, and if you hit it, it explodes, knocks everything away, and you get this aura for damaging. You can hold the A to go up, pull down, does a really good damage, and it sends out these little suns in all directions. But what really makes her good is her third move. You go like this, you get like 2 torches, more damage, really fast. This sucks enemies in like that, you just saw there. Everything does more damage, it's just really good, like epic. And then if you press the same button again, you can dash around, but it does take a little bit to recharge. Smolder Dash is a lot like Frino. You keep her charged up like that, and you'll be good. Even if you don't have her charged up like that, she's still amazing. He's also pretty good for speedrunning too. Not gonna lie. Alright, number 1 is an amazing Skylander. That is gonna be the one, the only, Rollerball. Rollerball. I think Rollerball's design is phenomenal. Her gameplay is absolutely amazing as well. You got the strikes. Like, look at that. That's really good. You get crits quite a bit apparently too. Then you can dash forward, headbutt. Like, look at that. And then her soul gems, you get it cursed like this, and then if you put an enemy between it, it does like ding, ding. So that's pretty nice to have. At the beginning, it does a little bit of damage. You can press it again for a headbutt, or you could do this and do a little spinning kick. But I always go for the headbutt because it does immense damage and knocks them back really far. If you hold it for a little bit, you get these going. Just circle around them for really good damage. Headbutt. So you can also send out these for far range damage for rapid. But what really makes Rollerball absolutely amazing in my eyes is I can hold these for like damage like that, get this up, and just spin around them like this, doing absolute amazing damage. Like, look at that. That was absolutely amazing. And then even afterwards, you can go in, just scratch like that. Rollerball is such an amazing Skylander. An honorable mention is Grim Creeper. He looks really, really good, but I unfortunately don't have him. He would probably place like 3rd or 4th if I actually had him. Probably up higher, but I don't, unfortunately. And Bumble Blast also looks really good. But anyways, that is going to do it for my top 8 favorite Swamp Force cores. If you would, please leave your comments in the comment section below. I know a lot of people are probably going to put Pop Thorn and Bumble Blast there. I don't have either of those. Other than that, they probably would have made the list. I'm pretty high on that list for that matter. But thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of my top 10 or whatever, I suppose. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.